make sure y'all go to ministerjap.com, get your Jap City, Minister Jap, you know what I'm saying? Hooded t-shirts, sweatshirts, the whole nine. You did. Minister Jap, ministerjap.com, man. You already know, man. You know, we gonna keep this shit real fly, smooth around this motherfucker. You did just pervy things. I like that. I like that. Hey, yo, salute the toxic male TBAS. You know what I'm saying? He told y'all niggas, man, hit that like button, man. Coming through with our first super chat of the night. We gonna rock out the night. We gonna rock out the night. Salute to the bro. Salute to my bro Rodrigo coming out of that motherfucking Brazil, where it gets real. Where these niggas might buy some pussy and fuck around and get him killed. Niggas come off the plane lane. Moist ass niggas! You know? We about to cook, man. We about to cook. I unblocked a lot of the haters, too. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Fuck ass niggas. You know? Fuck ass niggas, man. All right, man. We about to go in on the black church today, man. It's about time, man. About time, man, that we really, really talk about this black church. The black church, man, you know, has not been producing men in ages. Okay, shout out to MK James. Say you're on the Patreon. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all go over to Patreon, sign up for the holidays, you know what I'm saying? Starting as low as $5, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only 2 tiers, $5 or $10. Depends on how much motherfucking ignorance you want to see. But we live and we lit over there on the Patreon. So y'all go over to Patreon, man, and turn up, man. You know what I'm saying? But yes, got to talk about this black church, man. This black church has not produced men in ages, man. Really think about this, man. If it came down to it, and we had to protect the black race, the black community, black people, could you depend on niggas in that church? You know, there is a big difference. There is a big difference between the Nation of Islam and a black church. I have never seen the most sensitive, sissified ass niggas coming out of the church, man. You gotta think about it. High school, man. I remember being in high school and all of the church niggas had perms. They sang. You know what I'm saying? And they was wild feminine. Them was the niggas who used to double dutch with the bitches, man. When niggas used to get sent to them church after school programs and shit like that, them boys was wild sissytive. You know? It's like the girls, what church does, man? The black church has really been doing the devil's work, man. It keeps the women single. You know, it hardens and strengthens these women into nothingness. They will forever be single and baby mamas. And it produces gay males and hellified perverts. I remember in high school, the church bitches was the biggest freaks. That's how it was. Church chicks was the biggest freaks. And the niggas who went to church every day, Bible study, after school programs and all that shit, them niggas was gay as hell. They was the moistest of men. Them niggas used to talk with a lisp. Yeah, it's like a bitch made training camp for niggas. Shout out to Balanced Views with JC Sniper. Say the black church produces more feminine men than any entity. Yes. Appreciate that 5-piece family. Adam Jam coming through. Salute to Adam Jam supporting this show. And y'all feel free to support this show. You know what I'm saying? The holidays coming up, man. You gotta support. I know you got it on you, nigga. Adam Jam with the 10-piece say, turning the other cheeks too many times. Yes, and they turning the wrong cheeks. Yes, them niggas had a Tevin Campbell swag. All the niggas who went to church when we were in school had a Tevin Campbell swag. You know what I'm saying? Had a real Tevin Campbell swag, man. Them were the niggas, if they got into a fight, they would be windmilling. And now it's got me thinking, when we was in high school, a lot of women would befriend all of the gay niggas. Because the real niggas, I don't know what y'all used to call it. You know, some states y'all call it a 21. We call it varsity. In Chicago, we call it varsity. I don't know what y'all call it. But we'll be playing ball. We be playing football, you know what I'm saying? Or we be playing basketball, hacking like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know? Or when I used to stay on the east side, we used to play this shit called off the wall. I know in New York, y'all play handball. We used to play off the wall. It's like you would take the rubber ball. It used to be this big ass wall, be tall as hell off the side of the school. Throw that shit. And motherfuckers have to run and catch that shit. You got to catch it with one hand. You know what I'm saying? You catch the motherfucker, then you get to throw the motherfucker. That's how we used to play that shit. And the gay motherfuckers never could play that shit with us. You know what I'm saying? They was playing double dutch with them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Braiding hair, was sitting around gossiping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But them was the church niggas. Them was the church niggas. And them Jehovah's Witness niggas was gay as hell too. A lot of the Jehovah's Witness niggas was gay as hell too. Jehovah's Witness chicks was freaks. I'm not gonna lie. They were freaks. They was freaks like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call it suicide in New York? Okay. See, yeah, every city call it they little hood games different. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all call it off the wall in New York too? Okay. So yeah, we all call it different things and shit. But they might call that shit and different in Tennessee or something like that. But I'll tell you what we called it in Chicago. But these motherfuckers who was going to the churches and shit like that, they wasn't doing that shit. Them motherfuckers used to be coming to school, you know what I'm saying, doing recess and shit, reading the Bible and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they was just like really into it, but they was really, really feminine. And then when they grew up, you know what I'm saying, when I started to see like college and shit like that, start coming back in the hood, we got, you know, we coming back in college and shit. Motherfuckers was like flat out, out the closet. They was just living that life at that point. You know what I'm saying? You know, things got real wild in the hood. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But none of the real niggas, you know, the regular niggas hung with them. It was always our women. And you got to think about it. Every time our women fail in life, where do they run to? The black church. Where do they take their sons? The black church. In fact, they take the sons away from the fathers and bring them around these motherfucking sissified ass preachers. Look at the choir directors. Look at the choir directors. It's like to be a composer of church music is really feminine and gay. You know, they turn out more Freddie Jackson looking ass niggas than you ever seen. It's like you get no masculinity out of the church. And the problem is the comfortable old niggas. The comfortable old niggas have been programmed that they have to be around that shit. and they're very liberal. Have you noticed that a lot of the comfortable old niggas that we look to be our OGs are very liberal when you see that they church niggas? They some very, very liberal motherfuckers. And it's like they got the total programmable package. Democrat, Christian, you know what I'm saying? Liberal, you know what I'm saying? Appeasing to the white man. The church, the black church has really set us back. The black church is the biggest scam of all of our resources, efforts, and talents. You know? The black church could be doing so much more. The black church is nothing like the Jewish synagogue. The Jewish synagogue takes care of their downtrodden people. The black church don't take care of their downtrodden people. They will the best that they will do is hand out plates. They'll hand out some plates, some food. I'm gonna give you the hustle on that. And maybe some backpacks and shit like that for back to school. Tax write-offs. But the food, a lot of people don't know churches get free food. Churches get free food. Have all the old ladies in there cooking, but churches get free food. In Chicago, they got a place called the Food Depository. Certain licenses, you go up there to them places with a voucher from the government, get free food for the congregation. And then they be down there selling plates. You know what I'm saying? You know? Then you got these preachers. Well, it leads us to today's topic, the powerful bottoms of the black church. Shout out to COVID Goon. He say the black church siphons all wealth and prime real estate. Yeah. Yeah. The black church gets free food, gives that shit out, and you know, to keep its image up. But then you got these powerful bottoms. What's a powerful bottom? Men giving up pussy in the church. This TD Jake shit, this could be an eye opener. I want you guys to really watch this shit. Don't argue with people. Don't argue with people. Just look at the passion they have to defend this man. Just look at the passion they have to defend this man. Because all of the time, we always find out, whether it's in the Catholic Church or the Christian church, the homosexuality that takes place. You know? And I refuse to be taught the word of the Lord from a homosexual. I choose to never be in that environment. The environment makes me uncomfortable. These niggas hugging too long and shit, and all this old shit. These niggas got eyeliner and shit on their mustache and shit. Like you ever really looked at these little Richard ass looking ass preachers? That's not normal. You know? We hear it all the time. You hear about preachers cheating on their wives. What was that one preacher? He bought, oh my God, what was that guy? It was a fat black preacher. I did a show on this guy. I can't remember his name. But he cheated on his wife and then bought her a Lamborghini truck. And he had like a mistress that he bought her a house with the church's money. She had a house down the street. I forgot that guy's name. John Gray. We hear about the scandals all the time. Look at the Pope. The Pope right now has sanctioned same-sex marriages. If that shouldn't be a wake-up call for everyone, that they playing and the next generation is going to be doomed because because our old heads don't stand for nothing. I've always told y'all that the old comfortable Negroes have no fight in them. You ever notice that? That old comfortable retired motherfucking nigga has no fight in him. Everything that they do is for them so they can die happy. They're not living for our future. They ain't thinking about our future. Look how they vote. They voted us into this bullshit we have with Biden. Now we got kids getting read to by trans gentlemen, and they turn a blind eye. They have made the Democratic Party of religion. They are easily programmed. Easily programmed. They remixing the Bible. You know they got a Queen James Bible. It's the gay Bible. It's a rainbow cross. It's on Amazon. Remember I showed y'all that? There's a gay Bible. Where's the outrage from our old niggas? Where's the outrage from our old niggas? You ever notice that we don't have a black leader? We don't have a new emerging black leader for our generation. And I'm talking to y'all, the 35 and up. Our generation. 35 to 45. Shit, and even younger. Who's the new emerging black leader? We still have Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Cornel West. We got these type of niggas still speaking for us. That's that Roland Martin generation. We still have those motherfuckers speaking up for us. There is no emerging new ideas. They are still in the civil rights movement. And these preachers are just the same. You know? Yeah, we still got Farrakhan. We still don't got no new emerging. Who's going to be the new leaders of the black community? What, Tyler Perry? TD Jakes? Are you serious? Who stands for manhood? None of these men stand for manhood. None of these men exude the skills and the qualities that a leader must have for a downtrodden people. Steve Harvey? What mean? These old, comfortable, programmable Negroes allowed this gay shit to slip through the cracks. The Bible specifically tells you what the punishment is for being a pervert, moist. Pervert. There is no fight in these old niggas in the black church. They are inclusive now. They're teaching a doctrine of inclusivity, not changing them, going along to get along. And that's what old niggas do. And that's why we got these bussified ass TD Jakes ass niggas. TD Jakes is going to Puffy's parties. Going to a Puffy party. What's going to be there? Drugs. Hoes. Alcohol. Secular music. Trans gentlemen. Frivolous sex. And homosexuality. TD Jakes is going there. Most of the people who follow TD Jakes wouldn't go to a Puffy party. If you listen to him, you wouldn't even think he would have went. He's there. Doing God knows what with God knows who. You know? And these dudes always got these accusers. And one thing about black people, we don't see, this is what I always told y'all. We have to know how to write niggas off. We simply don't do it. Why are we not writing niggas off? We create the problem when we don't write people off. If you're a pervert, you no longer count. You're wrote off. You're a sex offender, you're wrote off. You're a transgenitalia, you're wrote off. If you are part of the rainbow community, you don't count, you're wrote off. We keep forgiving and including these people and turning a blind eye to shit that disrupts the culture. We think we can save everybody. Some people can't be saved. We waste our time trying to save people. We forgive everybody because of that weak ass church. Let me tell you something. You can bank on black people forgiving rich and famous black people. No matter what. Matter of fact, you could bank on black people forgiving black motherfuckers pretty much everything. Black people forgive rapists. I don't. But a lot of church niggas do. Y'all forgive murderers. You know? Y'all tell motherfuckers free the murderers. Free Rondo number 9, free C-Day. You know they just killed a cab driver who was just driving a cab? Not over money, just killed a cab driver. They on videotape, fingerprints on the scene, everything like that. Y'all saying, free those innocent men. That's black folks. That's black folks. I can't name one white motherfucker that said free Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. We do. You know? We screaming free Big Meech. Ain't that the stupidity of black folks? We ass backwards. Free these motherfuckers. To do what? You know? We ass backwards. And people are going to ride with TD Jakes. We have got to stop arguing with people who don't have this mindset. And I'm going to tell you who don't have this mindset. Old motherfuckers. Old motherfuckers will frustrate you to death. You're going to be very, very frustrated dealing with these old motherfucking comfortable niggas. They are very forgiving. Shit, even R. Kelly. If R. Kelly get out right now, his career is going to be better than it was when he was a free man before. If R. Kelly get out right now, I'm telling you right now, the support that black women are going to give him, you're going to think this is the second coming of Jesus. Never mind that we seen the tape. We watched this nigga pee on a woman, a little girl. You know what I'm saying? But we support bullshit. You know? TD Jakes just came out recently. I had this statement. I can't find it out. Like I said, I was having equipment problems earlier today. But yeah, his reps speaking on it, and they saying that, yeah, it's a lie, this, and this, and this. But now, Cassie people then went to the FBI. The FBI is involved with all this shit. Cassie and them turned over Kim Porter's phones and all this shit where they was talking about TD Jakes and all this shit, man. Shit is about to get real. FBI is involved. And they don't lose. They don't lose. You know? And they're talking about all the young boys that he was fucking at Puffy's party. And it's always been rumored that Puffy was fucking young boys. You see how Puffy act when he get drunk. You see how Puffy act when he get drunk. I like it when you do that, Daddy. You hear that shit? You see how loose Puffy get when he get drunk. You know what I'm saying? You know? You see how Puffy act when he get drunk. We got 500 people in this room, man. Hit that like button, hit that share, hit that super chat. Let's get through this algorithm, y'all. Let's get through this algorithm curse, y'all. Turn this motherfucker up, man. Puffy gets wild loose, man. You know what I'm saying? Hugging niggas from the back. You know, you see him lay his head on TD Jakes' chest. You know, it's ignorant. And the black church needs a reset. See, you can't follow anything other than a man. When you got a weak ass nigga, a bussy bottom, and people are following, the whole congregation gonna be a bunch of bussies. Way down in Dallas or Houston, Texas. Bunch of bussies up in that church, man. Bunch of bussies. You got to think about it. Why is the black church turning out so many gay men? The black church turned out more gay men than prisons. They just got on suits. They just got on suits. I told y'all years ago about that Tone X motherfucker, the gospel singer, was on camera sucking dick. This is crazy. You know? And when you finally get a leader that's a man, they want to shut him down. That's why they want to shut down Gino. You know? But it's about time that people start. See, it's gonna take men to start calling out the black church. Free thinking straight men have got to call out the church. Because we can't depend on a black woman to do it. We can't depend on a black woman to do it. She's a born follower. And she's going to follow wherever the lights are shining. She's going to go along to get along. You know? They literally made being an idiot a tradition. They've made being a complete idiot a tradition. You know? We can't depend on a black woman to go in there and expose these clowns for what they are until they get hurt for fucking the pastors. Till they get burned. You know, motherfuckers don't understand how sissified these churches are when you got the women as your teacher. This is why I'm hard on you niggas, because I don't understand how you all exalted. And I'm not saying you had to exalt me. You didn't have to nominate me. But you all did not back a man to be the spokesperson for manosphere. You elected a fucking little titty white bitch to fucking speak on behalf of you. Shame on you. She just doing what you wanted her to do. She just doing what you clown ass niggas wanted her to do. You want to be taught by a bitch. Because the bitch is in you. The bitch is in your heart. You pump the blood of a bitch. You probably got your tampon in right now as we speak. I'm about to start asking niggas, what are your pronouns? Cause you seem to be led by hoes. What are your pronouns, black man? Talk to me. Cause you elect these bussified ass motherfuckers as your leaders, but when a motherfucker come to you with this hardcore truth, you run, hide, duck, tuck your tail, or even try to tear that man down. We got perverts, pedophiles, and pussified men coming out of the black church. Haven't heard one black woman in full out protest. Listen, you know me, I'm consistent with this shit. My record speaks for itself with this shit. 10 years I've been cooking. And I got your back, black man. But it's gonna be a separation between us and the fuck niggas. I can't save them. I thought I could. Every nigga can't be saved. That's why this show is for a specific group of like minds. Shout out to P. Rothstein coming out of that motherfucking Cleveland. Say we cooking. I got you, big dog. Appreciate that 20, man. Appreciate you for appreciating me, my nigga. This show ain't for everybody. I'm not delivering this shit for weak niggas. I'm not delivering this shit for weak bitches. You're over here because you're tired of fuck shit on YouTube. You're tired of fuck shit on social media. We keep it more than real over here. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A lot of niggas didn't want to hear about that tricking shit, but they need to hear that shit. A lot of you bussified niggas don't want to hear this shit, but you need to hear this shit. A lot of you pussy ass hoes, y'all don't want to hear this shit about y'all want to keep y'all legs closed and motherfuckers stop having these raggedy ass babies, but you need to hear this shit. A lot of you pussy ass niggas didn't want to hear this shit about me going hardcore on that weak ass motherfucking bitch that y'all insulted and called her the motherfucking queen of the minister. No, nigga. Y'all don't want to hear that shit, but you need to, nigga. COVID goon coming in. Come on with it, minister. This is about to be another class. This is what we do, man.
Are a pervert.
These motherfucking niggas on YouTube don't talk about shit. You know? Goddamn thing, nigga. Shout out to Carrie, man, with the $10. Young lady says she appreciates the motherfucking message.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, man, you cannot be soft with a hard-headed people, man. Black folks are hard-headed, man. Black folks want to learn the hard way. These black preachers have been thieves, crooks, and gays for decades. They've been fucking little girls, you know, fucking little boys. Look, why hasn't anybody protested the Catholic Church? Full out said, nah, y'all can't be here. You can't put that Catholic Church in this black neighborhood. The Catholic Church forgives they pedophiles and pervs. The archdiocese will forgive them motherfuckers. They get probation or some shit. Then you still bust your ass to send your kids to private Catholic school. Catholic school, where them motherfuckers in there is nasty. Ain't that crazy? Shout out to Marion, appreciate that. I need y'all mods on y'all job hitting that share button. Get these motherfuckers on deck, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. But why is homosexuality so welcomed? It's not even that it's welcome, it's produced. It's produced in the black church. Why, Jap? Because the leaders are 80% of the leaders are homosexual. Closeted homosexuals. Shout out to Big Mommy coming in and say, it be them bitches with that baby hair sideburns encouraging the bussy pirates with the ratchet ways. Yeah. They are a gay man's best friend. A black woman is a gay man's best friend. Always remember that. A black woman is a gay man's best friend. You say, you are the Jadakiss of YouTube, top 5 dead or alive. Appreciate you, P. Rothstein, coming out of that motherfucking Cleveland, man. I try to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas just want to do the dumbass pedals and shit. We try to give y'all an action-packed show here. You know? Then I be hearing about these motherfuckers getting these young girls. You know what I'm saying? Mentorship programs and all that shit, youth studies, all that shit. Why did the church produce such femininity? Because they don't produce manhood. It's not like they got programs that teach these boys carpentry, self-defense, you know what I'm saying? How to work with their hands, machinery, or anything like that. They're not teaching these niggas nothing. Hand that sissy ass nigga a tambourine, the little nigga with the perm, give him a tambourine and let him sing and dance. He been singing and dancing since he was 3 years old in that church. And at age 14, he get his booty played with. You know? You're handing your children over to monsters. You know? Yeah, and they be musically inclined and all this shit, but look at the twang on them niggas. You know? They soft. They soft as Babyface and Brian McKnight. That black church produces some of the weakest men possible. And like I said, if a race war kicked off, any war kicked off, could we depend on church men? Really? Really? Even if, I'm gonna have to be real about it. Even the men that marched with Martin Luther King, they were weak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that shit. They were weak. All talk, all singing. They didn't kick a ass. They got their ass whooped. Tough topics and podcasts. Merry Christmas, Jap. Appreciate you, man. Walk it down slow. Although I don't celebrate Christmas, I appreciate the gesture. I'm sorry. I got a different way of viewing that. I personally feel that Martin Luther King just put us in a position where we got our ass whooped on national TV to where everybody was like, look what they doing to those people. They're not doing anything. He put us in a position where we looked bullied so bad that they had to do something to fix their image. Because we certainly didn't fight. Wasn't any fighting going on. It was just getting your ass whooped. You take a bunch of weak niggas and we're going to walk in the middle of the street. We ain't firebomb nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't go to war. I was like, y'all use that word fight too loosely. We didn't fight. We got he brought black women on the front line with him. That's not fighting. I say the best thing that they did was the protest of the bus. Fuck with their money and just walk to work and not take their bus. But all that marching and singing, getting bit by dogs, I am not with that. Yeah, I'm more of a Malcolm type of nigga. I'm more of a Malcolm type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're not about to just sit here and just let y'all just beat our ass. We're going to kick some ass. But, you know, that's the type of men we got to look forward to. If the shit get real, them the type of motherfuckers we got to look forward to. Shit, I'd rather have gang members with us than them niggas. Let me see what Oliver says. Shout out to Oliver. When the church stopped demanding accountability from women, it started producing femininity in men. Yeah. They got this thing, come as you are. But they don't change. You come as you are and leave as you were. Come as you are and leave as you were. That's what the church is doing. I would respect it if they brought in gays and turned them into straight men. But you bring in gays and make them even gayer. You bring in hoes and now they just hoes for the Lord. Yeah, that come as you are shit is not in the Bible. There's so much shit that they say, that they do that's not in the Bible. We gonna get into that another day. But yes, they engage in a lot of homosexuality. I've seen, I wanted to show this stuff, but I didn't want us to get flagged. You want to see what some wild churches are? Africa, Nigeria. Them Nigerian churches are wild. Them Nigerian churches are wild. They will slap bitches. I seen one where they made the bride get naked, sit in the tub in front of the congregation while the fucking pastor washes off all of her sin. I seen one where he had roses on a bed. It's on World Star. I was like, roses on a bed. And he was teaching the congregation how to make love to your woman. The churches in Africa are not to be played.
In the name of Jesus. You've been there for how long?
I'm not a witch. I'm a witch for Jesus.
You are what?
My own witch is for Jesus. I don't use.
You are a foul devil. Do you know who you are talking to? Foul devil. Where are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
When did you join witchcraft?
I'm not a witch.
Who are you?
But I'm witch for Jesus.
Jesus has no witches. You are a devil. You are not set for deliverance and you are free to go to hell. When did you get in there?
I'm not a witch, but I used to dream that I was with them.
Every one of you that is on this front that speaks a lie, you are cut down. Cut down. Where are you from?
I'm from Jos.
When did you begin?
I used to always think about sexual things.
Father, in the name of Jesus.
I'm telling you, I done seen some churches in Africa where this motherfucker he was massaging booty cheeks on the bitches. Like it's one where the preacher proposed. He gave, what do you do? He was like giving a eulogy at the funeral of this lady's husband and then proposed to her at the funeral. Church is wild in Africa. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was wild in America, but church is wild in Africa. Shout out to Jarrell Young coming in with the 20 piece. I appreciate you for appreciating me. We need a sponsor tonight, man. We ain't get no sponsors today. Let me check the thing. Yeah, somebody gotta take over the show. The Transformers snatched the rainbow from the church during the pandemic. The church told you to stay complacent ass home while giving them tithe money, and the church won't take a stand against homosexuality. Yes, the church does not take a stance against homosexuality. Shout out to my brother Preston. Appreciate you for appreciating me with that 20 piece. But the preachers that call out homosexuality, they are considered radical. They want to cancel those men. I want to salute those men. I want to salute those men because we got to restore manhood. When I do my intro, what do I tell y'all? We here to bring back the order. That's putting the man as their head and these motherfucking women not by our side, not ahead of us, but under us, under our leadership. Restore the dignity because niggas don't have dignity anymore. They will sell their souls for some hoes. Shout out to my man Marcus Major sponsoring today's show with a $50 holler on the super chat. Dignity. Niggas don't have dignity. They're scared to have dignity. Do you realize that your average comfortable Negro is scared to be a man but professes it to you young niggas? He does what he feels is traditionally right, that he was programmed to do. Go to church and be a Democrat. That's what you're supposed to be. And everything gonna be all right. We like our politicians good, white, and polite. Praying for your enemies. We're the only stupid group of people who bought into that. Every other group of people, you know what they do to their enemies? They slaughter them. We pray for them. We pray that they will eventually stop being our enemies. We pray that these people will like us. We want to be accepted every goddamn well. Nothing makes the average Negro feel good like a white person loving them. Everything you do is to be accepted by white folks. Because soon as black folks get a little bit of change, a little bit of position and some footing in life, first thing they do is move amongst white folks. And from afar, speak on the black community when you're not there. You're not there day to day. You feel secure and comfortable because you're around the people that you truly want to be. If you could scrub your blackness off, you would do it. You would do it. That old comfortable Negro is dangerous. There is no convincing that old comfortable Negro and enlightening him with any new knowledge. Their database is full. You are wasting your time by having back and forth with old Negroes. You're a free-thinking straight black man, talk to young motherfuckers. because these old civil rights ass niggas are being led by bussified men. Men like us, we could recognize the bussification of a man like T.D. Jakes off the rip. We can see that in Eddie Long. We can see that in Kirk Franklin. We can see that in Donnie McClurkin. We can see that in Fred Hammond. You don't see the sissified, the sissified nature of these men. Ty Tribute and all of them. You don't see these niggas. You don't get the broke wrist energy from Ricky Smiley. You don't feel that broke wrist energy from them motherfuckers. You don't see the buttery softness of Roland Martin. Do you really see that? Be honest with yourselves. You don't get the leg cross energy from Tyler Perry. You know, you don't get the fanny pack spirit from Moise Watkins. These are not men of vigor. These are not warriors. You say, oh, I'm on the front line. Front line of what? The electric slide? Al Sharpton's a warrior? He's next. Al Sharpton's next. You haven't picked up the bussification vibes of Al Sharpton? And he's a frequent Puffy all-white party participant. These old niggas got to go. But you are wasting your time speaking to them. Speaking to those who follow that. I'm using those people as an example because I know you know plenty of people who emulate these people. That's why manhood is not restored in our community. Because we come from these single mothers and we have no real men to admire. Every people need leaders. Every group of people need leaders, man. Without leadership, there's chaos. We have no leadership. Because men like T.D. Jakes, Jamal Bryant, they exalt our women over us. Manhood is shunned. They say get in touch with your feminine side. When have you ever heard somebody say, get in touch with your masculinity? They'll say, get in touch with your feminine side, but then call your masculinity toxic. You see how they demonize manhood? And that's what I told you about the compromised man. Men who have to negotiate how much of a man you could tolerate. Steve Harvey, compromised man. And when you show manhood, they call you a radical, chauvinistic, misogynist. You want these chauvinistic, misogynist men to defend you when we're getting attacked by other countries, don't you? Or do you want a compromised man from a black church with an AK-47 and some boots, praying for his enemies? Our women are at the point where they have become men with titties and they want soft males. They want girlfriends with penises. And that's what most of you niggas are. That's what the church produces. A sensitive, crying on your shoulder ass nigga. A breastfed ass nigga. You still being breastfed at 30-something years old, motherfucker. You being led by a motherfucking woman. Talk about, so your woman is your equal. We have to be equally yoked. What? You scared to tell your women what to do. But you send her to church and let that preacher tell her what to do in your household. Before y'all get married, y'all go sit down with a bussified male for marriage counseling. The motherfucker don't even stay faithful to his old bitch. He fucking all the bitches in the front pews. He tricking and ass licking. And got a little boy on the side that he grooming. And make no mistake about it, church grooms children. That church is grooming your child. And they are not learning the Lord's word. They in there singing, dancing, and doing activities. And that sick preacher is watching them kids grow up. Getting them comfortable all the way to the point that they try them. These pastors are the sick uncles of your family. You know? We are too forgiving. God forgives, I don't. You touch kids, that's between you and God. I don't accept you. You wrote off. We have got the right people off. We don't know when to do that. We support every nigga just because they're a nigga. The evidence can be damning and we'll still support that motherfucker. Find some way to blame the white man. How could you blame the white man what TD Jakes is doing to young boys? How can you blame the white man for what Puffy is doing to these motherfucking women? How can you blame the white man for what R. Kelly was doing? R. Kelly's a church nigga. R. Kelly's a church nigga. He said he wanted to kiss his mama. His sister was a church chick. Him and his sister was messing around. His sister raped him or whatever he said. You know, they messed around with his own sister. Sexual deviance come out of the church. Sexual deviance comes out of the black church. Because we got our women over there gyrating and doing all this shit. No, I've showed y'all plenty of, y'all got to go to the clips and look at the old videos when I was talking about that black church back in the days. When I was showing you that, man, they got little girls over there twerking and they call it spiritual dancing. They doing splits and all types of shit in the church. You know? But let's get into this shit, man. We're gonna ride out tonight, man.
Are a pervert.
Church is sick, man. Black church is sick. They're producing a lot of bussies, man. Powerful bottom ass niggas, man.
In the church world, you're upset that I cuss, but you don't mind your male pastor taking.
Shout out to Thaddeus. Somebody send this brother a message. I gotta see if I can find him on Instagram. I gotta chop it with him, man. I want to come to his studio when I get down to Memphis. I've watched this brother go in on these powerful bottom preachers. He be letting them have it. I think it's another. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna let this play real quick. Let me find this other clip. It was another gay pastor. He went completely ape shit on this motherfucker. Let me find this nigga.
So many of you in the church world, you're upset that I cuss, but you don't mind your male pastor taking dick up their ass and sucking dick. You don't mind when he lays hands on you on Sunday morning, his hands has been on some man's sweaty balls. You don't mind that the female preacher is eating up all the pussy in town. Well, I think I'm going to keep on cussing. At least I'm putting my mouth on the right things. Join me tonight.
See, you got to be a real church member to remember when I told y'all about Juanita Bynum. Juanita Bynum used to be a lesbian. She was talking about all that stuff she was doing. You see how Juanita, have you seen Juanita Bynum's preacher husband with the bow tie, always smiling? Can't tell me Juanita Bynum's husband ain't a powerful body. Who remember that show? Who remember that show when I told y'all about Juanita Bynum? Top Dog Killer, he remember that. Remember what I told y'all Juanita Bynum came in my inbox and was trying to get at me? Juanita Bynum was trying to get at me, church. She wanted that soul pole. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you, church. I can't find. I'm gonna find that goddamn. Oh, here go one. I got you. See, I respect niggas who keep it 1,000. Shout out Top Dog. He remember. See, real church members, they on that Patreon. They know them episodes. They know that
I cuss. But you don't mind your male pastor taking dick up their ass and sucking dick. You don't mind when he lays hands on you on Sunday morning, his hands has been on some man's sweaty balls. You don't mind that the female preacher is eating up all the pussy in town. Well, I think I'm going to keep on cussing. At least I'm putting my mouth on the right things. Join me tonight on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the most controversial television show in the world, when I deal with these punk-ass pastors and these sissy choir directors that you...
See, this is what y'all need. If you're going to be a church motherfucker, you need to be going to this nigga church. You know what I'm saying? Because he's telling it like it is. He's telling it like it is. He's telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Pervert, you are a pervert.
He's telling you what you need to hear, not what the fuck you want to hear. And that's the problem. That's the problem with the comfortable Negroes. They only want to hear what they want to hear, not what they need to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. This nigga don't be playing no games. This nigga don't play no games. He letting these motherfuckers have it. Salute to him.
Us. But you don't mind your male pastor taking dick up their ass and sucking dick. You don't mind when he lays hands on you on Sunday morning, his hands has been on some man's sweaty balls. You don't mind that the female preacher is eating up all the pussy in town. Well, I think I'm going to keep on cussing. At least I'm putting my mouth on the right things. Join me tonight on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the most controversial television show in the world, when I deal with these punk-ass pastors and these sissy choir directors that you find no problem in the church having that. Tonight, I'm going to deal with what do you do when you find out your pastor is gay?
Pervert.
And what they do, they go along to get along. They go along to get along. They're going to stay in that church. See, one thing I know about black folks, especially older black folks, they don't admit when they were wrong. This is why I tell you there's no reason to be sitting around here having debates with old folks. I had to learn that. There's no convincing them, even when there is evidence and what you're saying is rooted in truth and fact. And you studied it. If they've been doing it long enough, they don't give a fuck if it's true or not. There's no changing old motherfuckers. They already in it. They're invested in it. This is what they know. This is what they feel safe doing. Following the bullshit. Boomers, yes. The baby boomer generation. By far, the worst, the absolute worst. Because the ones that came before were actually fighters. The baby boomer generation are comfortable Negroes. They are the true middle class black folks who fought for nothing. They reaped all of the benefits of the ones that came before them. They did no work for the ones that to come after them. We are forced to be warriors against falsehood, warriors against these agendas. Ask an old comfortable Negro if they give a fuck about what they're doing with this transsexual movement. They don't give a fuck about this shit. They're on the verge of retiring, about to buy him a Harley, go buy pussy. You know what I'm saying? Die of a heart attack, fucking. That's how they going out. Completely blow your inheritance on pussy and trips.
Pervert.
And young bitches. And you know the baby boomer women, they live their lives. They live their lives for themselves. They're the most selfish motherfuckers, period. You know what I'm saying? Their whole existence has been a finesse every marriage to every marriage. It's been one big finesse. So you don't expect to have any inheritance from a baby boomer mother. You know? Got about a 70% chance with a baby boomer father, you might inherit something if he doesn't squander it off with a young bitch. But these programmable niggas are not, there's no fight in them. There's no fight in them. They was born in the 70s. The people fighting in the 70s so they could have a good life. They got the good life and did everything for self. No businesses. No businesses to hand down. Just good jobs, comfortable Negroes. Very programmable. That's why none of these politicians ever have to come run for the black vote. These niggas are programmed. And they're powerful. They are the true middle class of black people. And that's over with. That's over with because our generation is not going to have a middle class. It's going to be broke motherfuckers. It's going to be real rich, real broke. They didn't pass down any wealth. Didn't even pass down any game. Didn't pass down any game. Because we're not the pension niggas. We're not the pension generation. We are the 401k generation. So that means you got to be a hustler forever. Yeah, the old Melvin generation. Trust and believe that generation has done nothing for us. We got no game from them, no wisdom. They don't even know what's going on. They just started text messaging. Shout out to Kobe Goon, man. Say my sister came up to me with that why I need to buy them trash. Mine, you sister's firstborn was Ed Buck's first victim. Pushed me away. I tried to raise her boys right. I'm strong. Okay. You're not going to get any game at all from that generation. You're going to get scolding and you're going to get scrutiny. Scrutiny. They challenge nothing. The baby boomer generation challenges nothing. What have they challenged? It took all the way to the point where you bring in a motherfucker like Biden to fuck up the world for them to even think about challenging. Now they're giving it a little bit of a thought. Maybe we should start challenging a little of this stuff. But before, it didn't matter. Blue, no matter who. Going to church, you know what I'm saying, and going right in their purse. Give a fuck what he's saying. I'm paying.
And that the female preacher is eating up all the pussy in town. Well, I think I'm going to keep on cussing. At least I'm putting my mouth on the right things. Join me tonight on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the most controversial television show in the world, when I deal with these punk-ass pastors and these sissy choir directors that you find no problem in the church having that.
I can't stand the baby boomers, man. It's only a few of them, man. Like, shout out to my brother, Big Sam, you know what I'm saying? That's gamed up. But most of them motherfuckers are just a bunch of chilling, eating, church-going ass, programmable niggas, man. Not fit to lead. You can't even have a thought-provoking conversation. I like thought-provoking conversations. None of their conversations are thought-provoking. It's just all programmable, we shall overcome Negro talk. Man, salute to Jay Collin coming through with a $50 holler sponsorship on the motherfucking super chat, brother. I appreciate you for appreciating me. Let's go. Let's go.
Tonight, I'm going to deal with what do you do when you find out your pastor is gay? What's more important, what comes out your mouth or what goes in your mouth? You do not want to miss it. I'm going to be raw. I'm going to be off the chain tonight, 7 p.m. right here.
All right. So salute to Thaddeus. Now, I told y'all he does not play with the gays.
The right amount of money. You gave him.
He got, see, this is what I'm talking about. We gotta have real motherfucking talk. With real motherfucking, motherfuckers gotta stop with all this cancel ass shit, man. We got 700 people in the room, man. We breaking through that algorithm, man. Y'all turn up in this chat, man. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that share button. Share it on Facebook. That's big. Share it up on Facebook and make sure y'all hit that super chat, bro. We got 700 people in the room, man. Let's try to get to 1,000 people in here, bro.
With the right amount of money, you'd have gave him some. You gave him some of that dyke coochie. Yeah, you gave him.
Let me ask you this, Daddy. If he give you some money, would you give him some of this straight booty?
Huh?
Would you give him some of this?
I almost knocked you on your.
See, this man is working. This is God's work. This is God's work he's doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Really taking it to these people.
With the right amount of money, you'd have gave him some. You gave him some of that dyke coochie. Yeah, you.
From the bike.
Yeah, you gave him.
Let me ask you this, Daddy. If he give you some money, would you give him some of this straight booty?
Huh?
Would you give him some of this?
I almost knocked you on your ass then, okay? Okay, so don't come in, don't get it twisted, because I'll knock you on your ass on my show. Okay, I'll knock you on your ass. Okay, don't come and play with me, because I'm the wrong one for your dyke ass to be playing with. You understand?
See what I'm saying?
You are a pervert.
I'm the wrong one for your ass to be playing with. I'll knock you on your ass on live TV. You understand me? Keep it straight.
See, that's a man. That's a man, goddammit.
Shut the fuck up!
That's a man.
You understand me? Don't get it twisted. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Don't bring your dyke ass up in here with that bullshit, because I'll knock your goddamn ass off right here on TV.
Shut the fuck
That's
up!
a man. That's a man. Anybody singing those songs or playing no tambourines, nigga?
Shut the fuck
Okay?
up!
You understand that? Okay? Now, I don't know what you would know about me, but I ain't the one for you to play with.
See, that's a man. No, we ain't taking no shit off of these bitches, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Pervert.
You know, shit off these bitches. You know? But that's what the church needs, man. You know what I'm saying? Shaming. Fuck that shit. These motherfuckers need to feel like shit. Get yourself right with God. Find yourself a good church home in the Bible. You know?
That's right. You are satanically sick. You are satanically.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is truth. We got to stop playing games. Stop letting these old niggas play games.
You are sick people. That's right. You are satanically sick. You are satanically possessed, and you are satanically evil. That's why many of you looking at me now, you are bawling mad at what I'm preaching because you, your husband, your wife, your children are guilty. You are perverts. You are
Talk to him! Talk to him, Gino! Talk to him, Gino! Talk to him, Gino!
Pervert are a pervert.
Talk to these perverts! And I'm the nigga that brought the word pervert back from the grave to YouTube, nigga.
Pervert are a pervert.
Anytime you hear these niggas calling these niggas perverts, you know where the fuck they got it from.
Pervert.
You know where they got it from. You know who they watch.
Pervert are a pervert.
I brought that pervert word back from the dead. You sex offender pervs.
Pervert are a pervert.
You rainbow moist mafia pervs.
Pervert are a pervert.
You twerking ass pervs.
Pervert are a pervert.
I've been cooking y'all ass for years. You pervs.
Pervert are a pervert.
You pussy buying pervs.
You are a pervert.
You are sick people.
That's right.
You are satanically sick. You are satanically possessed, and you are satanically evil. That's why many of you looking at me now, you are boiling mad at what I'm preaching because you, your husband, your wife, your children are guilty. You are perverts, you are satanic lovers, and you hate the Bible.
That's right.
And you're going to hell.
That's right.
We're going to hell, you pervert! You sick pervert!
Now, let the devil make you feel good and let the devil warm your heart and turn on TV.
Your pussy. Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamy pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
Let's talk about homosexuality. Well, some churches have. Now, let the devil make you feel good and let the devil warm your heart and turn on TD Jakes. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's just like you.
That's right.
A pervert.
Jakes talk about homosexuality. Well, some churches have their philosophy, and another church and another church have their philosophy. Philosophy differ from religion. I believe that we need to take a step back.
That's right.
That's that gospel of inclusivity. Bullshit. Perverts.
Pervert or a pervert.
Man, bring that shit back from the top. This is Pastor Geno Jennings. Nothing but respect to the man. Let's go.
You are sick people.
That's right.
You are satanically sick. You are satanically possessed, and you are satanically evil. That's why many of you looking at me now, you are boiling mad at what I'm preaching because you, your husband, your wife, your children are guilty. You are perverts. You are satanic lovers. And
perverts. Pervert.
And you hate the Bible.
That's right.
And you're going to hell.
That's right.
Talk to him, Gino. Hey, perverts, no.
Now, let the devil make you feel good and let the devil warm your heart and turn on TD Jakes. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's just like you.
That's right.
Jakes talk about homosexuality. Well, some churches have their philosophy, and another church have their philosophy. Philosophy.
Salute to Jay Grizzly.
Pervert or a pervert.
Most of the boomers were on drugs and tricking with dudes. All for a hit. Yikes. Yikes!
What I'm preaching because you, your husband, your wife, your children are guilty. You are perverts, you are satanic lovers, and you hate the Bible.
That's right.
And you're going to hell.
That's right.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go!
Now, let the devil make you feel good and let the devil warm your heart and turn on TD Jakes. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's just like you.
That's right.
Jakes talk about homosexuality. Well, some churches have their philosophy, and another church have their philosophy. Philosophy differ from religion. I believe that we need to take a step back.
That's right. That's
and
right.
look at it at a much more perspective.
Yeah.
You hear the people in the background laughing?
Shut the fuck up!
You hear the people in the background laughing? You gotta listen to people in the back laughing, man. You gotta dissect shit down to the molecule. Listen to the people laughing in the back.
Feel good and let the devil warm your heart and turn on TD Jakes. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's just like you.
That's right.
He's a powerful
They talk about homosexuality. Well, some churches have their philosophy, and another church have their philosophy. Philosophy differ from religion. I believe that we need to take a step back.
That's right.
Look at it at a much more perspective.
Yeah.
You hear them niggas laughing?
A man knocking up a man. Now, I don't care how far back you step.
Fuck you pregnant ass niggas over here dissing the church and Minister Jap, nigga. We here to cook. Late night in the church, nigga. That's what we do, nigga. Step your G up, nigga.
Shut the fuck up!
Pregnant ass niggas.
That's right. All right, let's go back and take a step back. He's still knocking up that man.
Amen.
Wait a minute. Oh, there he is.
He is.
Still knocking up that man.
That's right.
You niggas getting knocked up, you pervs. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Dark Stalker. We almost at 800 people. Y'all niggas hit that like button, hit that share, hit that super chat. We gotta break through this algorithm first.
Preach it, brother.
These men done gather riches and not by right, and the money have handcuffed them to the devil.
That's right. That's right.
And have took away their manhood.
That's right.
Until they're scared to be a man for God.
For God.
Didn't I tell you motherfuckers are scared to be men? I told you. That's why it's hard to talk to these baby boomers, because them niggas are scared to be men. They say, yeah, brother, you sound hurt. What? Yeah, you be hurt too if they stifled your manhood, motherfucker. Yeah, because you'll be hurt too if you're losing jobs and losing shit because you're a fucking man around a bunch of bitch niggas.
So instead of being a man for the God of heaven, they are willingly and voluntarily a man for the God of this world, the devil, Satan, Abaddon, Apollyon, the wicked one. So the churches have collapsed like dominoes. Yeah. And the people have fell in love with the devil with the name Jesus in their mouth.
Man, oh man, salute to motherfucking Gino J. That's a leader right there. That's a leader. You know? Uncompromised man speaking truth. That's what I want to hear. I don't know. Who in the chat, do you like being lied to, or you like the truth? I like discovering the truth. You know? I like it raw and uncut. I like facts. I don't like fuck shit. I like the facts. Motherfucker. I don't like feelings and shit. I don't like all that. Feelings and all that shit. Man, just tell it straight. Tell it straight. God damn it. Don't tell it gay. Tell it straight.
Pervert, you are a pervert.
Yeah. Church, check in. Listen, if you like this exclusive content, make sure you go over to Patreon, become a member, and you're going to have unlimited access to all my banned from YouTube content, banned from the public. People cannot take this heat. We dropping straight heat, straight fire. You know how we do. Follow me on all social media platforms. The link is in the description. Again, join the Patreon. It starts as low as $5. Join. Peace.